So, first thing I'd like to do is tell both, actually all of my queens how very much I love them. All over. Everyone who worship them. Next thing I like to say is I generally don't do anything on Sundays other than meditate and pray and basically talk to God. And I was reluctant to turn this machine on and use it on Sunday, and it seemed as if it somehow was a fitting thing to do. It's not usual, it's not my ordinary course of activity. But, I thought, well, people really don't know what a king is. They don't know what a king does. Have no idea. Don't even know what nobility is. No idea whatsoever. Royalty is like people who wear fancy clothes and spend a lot of money and don't have to worry about anything. I think, and unfortunately, that's what it's devolved into, but it didn't start that way, and it's not going to end that way, I can tell you. The job of king is basically chief servant of God among people. And the king's job is to try and compete with God in the love of these beings. Learn how to love them as much as God does. And you lost sight of that. You got reasonable. Some of your kings got very reasonable. But they weren't really kings, they were petty kings. Understand? No real king gets reasonable. And there have been a few. Like, you don't have to be perfect to be a king. Do you understand this? David wasn't perfect. He killed for lust. No, I couldn't do that. David could, and he did. Do you understand? God doesn't ask us to be perfect. Jesus wasn't perfect. I don't care what any born-again Christian has to say. I'm telling you, Jesus was far from perfect. He picked his nose, farted shit, liked women, had sex, enjoyed sex, and just he wasn't devoted to it. He wasn't devoted to sex. He wasn't devoted to marriage. He was devoted to God and getting some sanity into your skulls, planting some seeds with you. This basic job. He was not God, never said he was God, is pissed, blind, that Lucifer managed to prevaricate that into the Christian sign out of bishops around 360. I mean, that was just a joke. So the deal is Muhammad had to come along and straighten that out. And the thing you got to give Muhammad credit for is he got it. The first commandment is the deal. Forget all the rest. Forget the dog and pony shows. These beings are dumb. Almost as dumb as my beasts, but not quite. Okay? We can get them above cow on a good day. All right? And in those days, like that would be, like cow in those days would be rocket scientists today. You understand what I'm saying? People couldn't afford the type of stupid, like that. You got it. It's a luxury to be this sick, mentally ill. Do you understand? Any man couldn't afford it, and hence wasn't. So, interest-bearing monetary systems aren't healthy for you. Muhammad also knew this. See, when you turn Jesus into God, you really fucking turn perversion into high goddamn gear. you know, and I'm not real happy about those who did this thing, but I can't kill them. I have no desire to kill them. How would my hearing uphold? That would be a good place to start. And their reasons for choosing to do this horrific thing, this blasphemy. Anyway, so Muhammad saw this and he said, oh shit, we gotta straighten this out. And he worshipped the true. Anybody who worships the true will have concourse with God. Particularly if you implement what you revealed. Like, you know, listening. Jesus, when speaking of listening, said, you know what? Listening is very important. And it's good to practice listening. Because the better you get at it, the more will be added unto you. The more you turn your heart to stone, the less you will have. Even that will be taken from you. Whatever listening you do have will be removed from you. You will become the stone you worship. You got this as part of free will. Like, free will is God's idea of being crazy, you know, and he is not reasonable at all on certain stuff. He doesn't want the adoration of stones, rocks, fornicating rocks or not, doesn't care about that. He's, you know, toad, frogs, bugs worship God. Bed bugs. I made a deal with the king of bed bugs. Do you understand? And it works for him, and it works for me. It's the most honor-bound contract I've entered into in the last 30 goddamn years. He values his word. He's the fucking bug. You know, I don't want to have to, you know, go crazy with this thing. You know, like, how the universe works, like how the human cognition works is human beings are getting stuff, then the universe provides some pain. And pain is meant to be an acute condition and never meant to be turned into a chronic thing. Ever, ever, ever. Anyway, pain is supposed to be, oh, wake up time. But you're so inured to pain, you're beating each other, ripping each other off, stabbing each other, humiliating each other, stabbing, just eviscerating each other like fucking demented mongoloid monkeys. Monkeys in a jungle have better behavior than you. I'm your king. You understand? This is no laughing matter to me. No, I can't win until after you do, basically. Bottom line, all things considered, this is the deal. I don't like losing. I got a lot of stuff I want to win. But none of it you can imagine right now. I can't even get you to the point where you can see your own stupidity, let alone do anything about it. So, I'm asking God this morning, what the fuck can I do? Like, how is this going to work? How am I going to get tell me what's going to happen. How am I going to get these people alert to their own self-interest? That's all I'm asking for starters. He says, well, why not tell them the truth? I said, well, you know, what am I going to do? He says, well, share our talk with them. I said, but they're not really, they can't. The leading lights among them, they're psychiatric geniuses, told me as a young man, I was having love problems, I couldn't get over this individual, and they said, well, forget about it, move on, see. How do you move on from love? I never figured out how to do that. Never. I used to marvel at the brilliance of these people. Holy shit. couldn't imagine it. I couldn't even think it. They didn't know what love was. I did. I didn't know this. I wanted them to be right. I wanted somebody to be right. Someplace. Somebody had to know what they were doing. Surely a God, the judiciary couldn't fuck things around. They couldn't bastardize their own precepts and principles of law. Not and still be vertical and pretend that they're solvent. Yet there you go, posing all over the goddamn place as if you had one wit to rub against one against another. Two wits, one to rub against another. We're just trying to get you up to one wit. Understand? One. You're sunk so low. You need this artificial resuscitation to get you to the point where I can start to talk to you so I can bang some fucking sense into your head. I need to love you as your king. And what that means is I need to find out what works for you and make my business to produce this. And what works for you is truth. You don't have any, you have no idea what it is. No relationship with it whatsoever. Even the leading lights, even the most, it's just none of you. None of you have the faintest idea what's inside yourself to start with. Both the true and God are inside you now. If you're wiggling, and you can imagine what if and why, and you're watching this, it does not apply to your dog. Your why is robust. At least more than 4 things. Then this affects you. My love is going to affect you. Our love, my love, the love of my queens and God is really going to affect you. Hey, I don't want your loss of anything. I want to return what's been stolen. So some of you are going to think you're losing something for a while. Or you're going to be afraid that you're going to think that you're going to be losing something for a while or whatever. But I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned about your egos. I really don't care. I want to do my job. I know you're going to help us. Or you're going to hinder us. You can't ignore us. Put it this way, you can't ignore us in profit. With experience. So, I really want your profit, believe me. I want everyone on this planet to have a heart's desire. See, you gave that up with your reasonableness too. You started settling for stuff for second best, third best, 10th best. From yourself and from everyone else. And that's what you're doing basically, is you're selling each other 10th best shit and trying to profit from it as much as you can. Blind in some instances. Like, I'm not going to specifics. At this juncture, we will be. Rest assured, we will be in future dialogues. But for today, we're going to stay focused on what's true and my relationship with you as your king. Like, you need an education, and a big one. Huge, no matter who you are. You don't have one that's working for you. I submit to you. You read my books. Not all of them. Just Facts of Love, book 1, 2, and 3. We've written others and a couple of them are published now, but just those books. You'll have an education that you will never get over, that will serve your great-great-grandchildren very well, and that will drag you kicking and screaming at least to the borders of the promised land. And it starts looking pretty good about a mile away. And by the time you get to the drawbridge, to the gates here, it's I haven't seen anybody want to go back. I guess I gotta make allowances for each one of you is unique. Each one of you is valued more than you can possibly imagine. Think about this. Imagine if you can conceive of what our payday could be like if we get, or when we get, all 7 billion of you home. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to that day. It's not like I don't appreciate the present moment, but I'm telling you, that's my heart's desire. And God's assured me that anybody who worships the true and is willing to invite him into their lives as a kind of guide, coach, it then becomes his job to provide you with your heart's desire, as he has me with mine. See, I've always been your king, and I was afraid that I was going to lose you and my queens and everything. But I made a stupid decision. I lied, I cheated, I blamed. I tried to commit fraud on God, and it wasn't well received. So the bottom line is, I am so sorry. There's no more tears left. I'm honored. I'm grateful, deeply grateful to be able. God has chosen to empower me to bring you home. I got you kicked out. That's the plan. I just, God turned his face away from us, and you're my family, you're my beings, my people. I'm entrusted with your care. Always have been, and I wasn't for a long time, because I lost my prerogative with you and my queens. Give my animals. So it's all coming back. Everyone is coming back home. Thank you, Bobby. Bringing it all back home. And so you understand, like, when you confess what you've done to your fellows, you need to know the likelihood is very high for you, no matter where you are, that I'll be right there with you. But for sure, so will God. And I've seen a lot of crazy things. I've seen a lot of perversion. I haven't seen any of you do a single thing that if you genuinely asked for forgiveness from us, it would be withheld. I can't imagine a scenario where that would occur. And anyone who can consider themselves a practicing Muslim would be required to follow suit. There's going to be no revenge for any of it, save the humility you will accrue to you as a consequence of your behavior and your consequent role in creation. But no matter how humble your station, I'm there with you. I don't care what you do. I don't care whether you wash dishes 24 hours a day. Just take one day off. And be with God quietly. And you know what? Some days, pretty much everybody's Sabbath, so you know what? You don't want to be stumbling around making as much noise as you can. Somebody's praying and meditating. Somebody's serving you on your Saturday or your Sunday or your Friday or wherever your chosen day with God is. You need to keep that holy for yourselves and for God and for your wives and children and the whole goddamn planet. Please do not forget this. There's too many of you now to have one day off a week for everybody. It would be nice. Maybe eventually we can get enough aligned integration of purpose, creative purpose to have this occur for the most part, but will never be complete. There's always going to be required, somebody's going to be required to serve somebody else's Sabbath. So that's one of the reasons why you're not all Muslim, not all Jain, not all Jewish, not all Christian. There's all kinds of reasons. I lied. I committed the first fraud. And I didn't choose my customer very well. Anyway, I have apologized to my wives. I hope sufficiently for this. And this is my first apology to you. And I have a feeling there may be a few more required of me. But if there's somebody that I've left out, who I have interacted with and caused harm to, excuse me, either intentionally or unintentionally. I burped too. I mean, I burp? Figure that out. I fart, piss, and shit as well. Pick my nose. I think I've told you before, I love both jobs, both receiving and delivering them. I haven't figured out which I like better. I think it's delivering. Anyway, the point is, I'm not perfect. I'm your king. There's a difference. And I'm trying to get better at being king today than I was yesterday. And that's pretty much going to continue for the next 21 years. And then I'm retiring. So I'll be like 82 years old when I get to retire. And I don't want to have to worry about you anymore. Way before then. Understand? I like to have this pretty much done in like 7 to 10 years. You know, big difference in the next 5. And then have completely done so we get to really rock and roll and this good stuff. For the next 1,000 years, like you understand it. This we gotta do first as an order of things. And we gotta complete our relationship with the fruit of the tree of evil. Fruit of the tree of fraud. Fruit life below the level of a bedbug in both honor, moral character, and cognitive interpretive. So, you're demented, and I love you enough to do this job. Do you understand me? Traditionally, it has not been a barrel of laughs. Right? We're going to change that this time. That's not the same show. Sorry. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some grace and some joy happen around here. And if I've got anything to say about this at all, and I'm not saying I do, but if I do, or if I did, this is going to be someplace I can be proud of. Not just to be king, but to live in. I'm proud to call myself a human being and stand before my God. Contrite, I fucked up, I made mistakes, I lied, I cheated, I swore, I stole, not much, but I did steal. I wrote bounce checks, intentionally. Did this again. I thought I discovered fraud. I was about 12, right? I got my checks, particularly in that postal strikes, we didn't have the internet back then. It was great. Anyway, so I'm well acquainted with the attraction and the illusory benefits of this notice cue that I alone am responsible for birthing into creation. And that's the truth. Now, you see, I don't need any help being ashamed of things. I can do that. I've done that very, very well for myself. And continue to find myself in positions where I'm embarrassed about my conduct. Not the same ones. Well, that's not true either. Sometimes, a lot of times the same ones, but not in the same ribbons and bows. Can you say this? So I do stupid shit. Sometimes I do it more than once. And like I don't want to do this one more than once. This one I'm not going to do more than once. This one was way too expensive. Believe me, we do not want to be repeating this ever again. And the thing is, we don't get this right. That's what I know is going to happen. And guess who's going to get to do all again with you. So, I have an invested interest in you winning. I swear to you, Martin. I don't want anything losing except your disease. That's it. I want lots of loss of that. I want 100% loss of fraud, 100% loss of theft, 100% loss of buggery, 100% of invalidation, and 100% loss of coveting shit. It's all mine. You get this? I'm the king. So really, it's all yours. But not yet, because you're not ready for it yet. So there's a process, there's an order to things. I have a job that I worship, a God that I worship, queens that I worship, people that I worship, and principles that I worship. I don't have much room for perversions. They're a luxury I can't afford. I can't afford unworkability anywhere in my home life with my queens. And this is hard to do, not easy. And it's also not easy trying to figure out how to deliver this truth to you. I'm the guy you thought would never show up. I'm the guy I thought would never show up. You know, I was waiting for him too. You don't understand this. You know, like, I thought I was maybe at best to stand in. I knew I'd been getting a lot of training and a lot of advice, a lot of guidance for a long time. And so was too, you know, I don't know if I've said this before, but this whole idea that people are not responsible for anything until they become 16 or 12 or 95 or whatever it is, forget it. Forget it. You got no, you are wiggling. You're sentient wiggling incarnate. You got stuff. You got expectations of you. You got responsibilities. You got satisfactions to find and satisfy. You've got hungers to sift through and make determinations on. You've got all kinds of stuff to do. It's a huge job being a human being, particularly when you're getting started out. But now you're going to have some help instead of hindrance. There's not going to be anybody standing around telling you you can't do shit. Our throne rules. Forget about this body. Forget about blood gushing. Right? I am not the deal. Understand? I was Jesus Christ. I was others. That's fine. But you've screwed things up. I've tried to make clear to you, or Buddha's tried to make clear to you. Many, Joan of Arc tried to. What'd you do? You fucking shot her, for Christ's sake. You should have been worshipping her. Anyway. She's one of my moms. She's gonna know what it is to be satisfied. So. Anyway. I'm sorry for that. You see, the apologies I'm gonna do because of you. It's not even because of you, it's because of my stupid, you know, like, underneath it all, that's what I'm confronted with. And so, it's interesting that I get to be your judge, as well as your king. And it's not really me judging you. It's God's principles judging you. You know? The truth. Start, for God's sake, start today. Start worshiping the truth. It's inside you. So is God. I'm telling you, I'm your king. I love you. Now, you gotta ask yourself, would I lie to you? Like, I'm not asking you for donations. I'm asking you for help eventually. But, you know, like, I don't need your help. I need you to help you, for starters. Yes, you can't help me until you do. Understand? You can't help anybody. You can't help your kids, your parents, nobody. Until you clean out your fucking mess yourself. You see, I can't do this for you. You see, this is the other thing. You see, like, I gotta ask you a favor too, because you gotta get cleaned out for me to win, basically. And I can't do that for you, so my job is to talk you into doing it yourself. Basically, inspire you, hopefully. But what's a dumb word? Inspire 7 billion people at once, you know. But I'm not gonna shut up about this. I can't anymore. Oh. I need your help, please. Like, as long as you are filthy on the inside, I hurt. And my queens do as well. And actually the whole royal family does. Okay? I want nothing that doesn't work anywhere. Period. Think of this. I don't know how many children I have personally. We have a number of lives right now. And more are required and welcome. But I can't even deal with the first two right now. Well, not optimally. You're still fucked. You don't even know you got a God. You don't know. Like, it's like, you got the wit of a fucking peach pit. I'm not kidding. Like, like, if I'm kidding with you, and I do sometimes, you'll know if you got a wit in your head. 2 wits. Wait, 3 or 4 wits in your head. You know I'm kidding. If I tell you I'm going to shoot you, it means I'm pissed off. I'm not actually going to shoot you. I didn't insult myself by buying a gun to start with. And I certainly wouldn't insult my God by jerking off to the fantasy that I can somehow get rid of me. Nobody's created you. The worst I can do is fuck up your body. I don't want to fuck up your body. I want to breathe some life into your mind, into your imagination, your emotions, your intuition, your spirit. You're dead. You're mud. Not even mud. Like, you don't have the social skills of jungle animals. And haven't for a long time. There's no other being on this planet that kills for fun. Understand how sick you are? Anyway, it's a big job being king. And so I don't wear any fancy clothes. I don't have a carriage. I haven't got my wave down at all. I'm not even practicing. I don't want or need a castle or all your money or any of your money. A little bit of my own money would be nice. But I could not touch a penny of yours with a craven heart and survive as king for a second in my own mind. I have to advocate. And I tried doing that for a long time and failed. You know, like, I don't have to, Septu would be easy compared to what I'd have to go through for doing that. Understand? Like, I couldn't. Like, for you to give me your trust and then to misguide you, to knowingly misguide you to my profit. Fuck. My queens would beat me to death. My God, but you understand? I can't. Just because you're king doesn't mean you can do anything you want. It's the last. I got less freedom than anyone else. Like less elbow room of movement, not freedom. I got a lot of freedom. Less elbow room of psychic movement than any of the rest of you. Like, you know, Lucifer, you know, it's like God's spoiled fucking brat. You know, he can do anything. Like, I can't do that. There's lots of stuff you can do. I can't do. Each of us is unique. We are his creations. We really are. And the thing is, you don't know it. You got no intuition. You got no light in your hearts. You're busy. You're still busy trying to get some juice out of the blame that I started. Like, that was a stupid fucking losing idea to start with. I don't know why I did it. I was scared. Boom, we got blame ruling the universe. Understand? I'm a king. I have to be careful. I have to husband what I do well. And so, I don't like waste. Right? I don't mind spending whatever's necessary to get something done. But I don't like, redoing the same the story. That also is part of my job as your king. These are some of the concerns that your kings and queens live with. Whatever breath they take. Like, I can't. How am I going to live in a castle when some kid's starving to death in Ethiopia? I can barely put food in my mouth when this is going on. And it sticks. You interrupt the flow of my chi with your stupidity. You know, being king is an honor, it's really true. But it's a lot of work. And you don't, like, I don't get to do nothing for nothing, period. I don't get to have a thought for nothing. You understand? And so, I need you to help me. Excuse me. I need you to clean up the contents of not only your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind as well. It's a lot of work. The Buddha did it in 13 years, you know, it took me about 40. But you need to start. For God's sake, please start. For my sake, please start. You know, I know I'm asking your forgiveness and for favor at the same time. It's a lot to ask. But I promise you this. Do it for me, and you'll have a grateful king on your hands. I'm a really good friend to have. I know what it means to be a friend. I have some of the best in the universe. They're all crazy. Even crazier than me, most of them. It's just they got more elbow room than I do. For a while. Anyway, I need you to know some things. First thing is, I need you to know that I do love you. I love you. Whoever you are. I remember in previous lifetimes when women get mad with me, they say, "What? You love everybody." That's true. I do. I have for a long time. I was afraid to tell you that. I didn't want to tell you. I thought you might shun me and call me names. I'd go red in the face and feel silly and get embarrassed. But anyway, you know, that's a small chance, a small price to pay. You'll find that most courage-requiring things wind up this way. Things look real terrifying before you actually do them. And once you're in the process of doing them, the terror kind of disappears somewhere. I guess it goes to terror heaven. But it's the same place that all terrorists are going to end up. You know, like the CIA and the United States government need to apologize to every sentience walking in this planet for the horror, the terror that they have prevaricated on our people up until now. And like playing with them like they're kittens, for God's sake. You're a wolf in sheep's drag. Anyway, all of it. None under the rug, zero left out. All of it, nothing exists but be brought to light. Jesus was a smart guy. I never said he wasn't smart. You know, like, but he got that way, only one way, you see. And I blamed, and I lied. I tried to blame my wife, most beautiful creature in the universe that God gave to me as your king, for my sin, basically, for my fraud, for my choosing the way I did, for anything. I just didn't want to deal with this particular issue in a biggest way, like a bigger way than I existed, I thought. I was to learn differently. Anyway, the point is, you know, as king, like, the decisions I make affect you and affect all consciousness here on Earth for a long time. So, really, you know, and I apologize again, you know, for the last 100,000 years and more. I was a cold shoulder. I am never going to ever, like, I found out the limits of my love for my wives. I couldn't see it on any horizon. Boom, just came to me. I'm not willing to lie for them. I will do anything else. Or welcome anything that's stolen into my home, into my heart, into my life, or anywhere in our dominions. So, that's, I'm not going to go beyond that. And part of loving you gives me these insights. Do you understand? The more I love you, the smarter I get, basically. Do you understand this how it works? I don't get smart for free. I'm not sure whether you do either. I know I don't. And so, I'm king. God made me king. A long time ago. And you may say, well, he's an idiot. Yeah, you tell him that I'm not going to. You know, like, but now you know the cost of evil. The cost of turning your heart away from God. Even for a second, especially if you're a king, if you're any kind of future king and you're watching this thing. Anywhere, the annals of human history, 10,000 years, 100,000 years, hopefully 100,000 years down the road, you're going to be looking at this going, holy shit, look what they had to worry about back then. And if you're listening to this, please, or when you're listening to this, never forget this. I'm not God. I work for God. I never was God. God's my boss. He's your boss too. And he's such a good boss that I look upon him as a father more than a boss, and as a friend more than a boss, and as a lover more than a boss, and as my muse and inspiration and absolute best treasure in the universe more than my boss. But he's also, without doubt, my boss. He speaks. I listen. Now, I don't always do what he says, and it costs me huge every time. And so I'm trying to give that up. It's part of giving up being stupid. Anyway, you know, I learn things slowly, and I don't like to be leaping to conclusions and processes of deductive reasoning that are flawed in any way. So you may find me a bit slow. I mean, people call me impatient, but I'm a very patient person. I have found I'm just impatient with stupid shit. And there's a lot of it to go around these days, and I'm not blaming you for your stupid shit. What I'm trying to encourage you to do is recognize it and let it go by telling the truth about it to yourself, unreservedly to your family. What do you got to hide? You some kind of novel pervert to see we haven't seen before? Jesus. It's like people saying breasts are perverted, or genitals are ugly, or not good looking, or perverted, or dirty, or Frank Zappa. Probably one of the most brilliant minutes ever lived, told me when I was 17 years old in Million Feathers, the dirtiest part of my body is my mind. And I thought, holy shit, like, how does anybody hear this and get over it? Well, many of you did, or are trying to, anyway, I think. And all the fuck, he's insulting me. And it was true. I had jealousy, belligerence, I was a mess. An emotional, psychic mess. By the time I kissed my first master for the second time, and I was 17 years old when I knew I was king. What I didn't know was how to do the job and who I was. I knew I didn't know you well enough to have any. I didn't have to know you well enough to have any say in anything. I know I didn't know anything, really. I just had real good hunches. But like, it took me over 40 years, almost 45 years, to get to the point where I'm willing to do the truth, what God suggests for you, without hesitation anymore. Really, I have no use for my own ego. I like to look good. I don't like being embarrassed. But I'm not going to devote my energies to supporting my ego. Sometimes I look better than others. Sometimes I'm smarter than others. Sometimes I have more to say than others. Sometimes I'm a better lover than others. And sometimes I've got more juice to love you with than others. And sometimes I've got more patience than others. And sometimes, I don't know, I just have a crummy day and do stupid shit. But underneath that, too, remember, is I love you because I have to. It's true. But I got hooked. I did. Way before I was 17. It's just when I was 17, how he slam dunked me. You know, and I've had mentors and teachers like, I wish, I prayed someday you can meet them too. I'd love to introduce you to them. You see, God listens, especially to the prayers of little boys. I can say this for sure now. Understand? I know this. The way I know the sound of my own voice, the taste of my own spit, the scent of my own farts, is that I know this. I know that I know my God loves me. And he never forgot about me. I thought he did. That's why, like, it took me a long time to purify my heart. I was real diseased. And I was your king, and I knew that I knew I had to get clean before I I couldn't get the job done fast enough, and it took me 40 years. And Buddha did it in 13. And I know other beings that have done it in no time at all. Like full-blown prophets at 17 years old, 20, 25, 30 years old, just knowing what they're doing. And, these people are my heroes, understand? They were important. for me to get at this juncture how much God values me, just me, understand? And like, I'm the guy that fucked this whole thing up, understand? And he loves me enough to be with me so that whenever it's too much for me, I call out to him and he replaces me. I didn't know he was replacing me with himself, otherwise I never would have called out to that. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm doing this job right to the end, whatever it takes. And I need you to know that not only does God love you, I know I love you, but so does the entire universe. There are rivers of light traveling at all kinds of different velocities and frequencies that you're too dull and stone-hearted and stone-skulled to perceive. Like, even the scientists among you are really not all that bright, but they can read and multiply and add and divide and stuff and can be lucid. If called upon to do so every once in a while. And so, but even they agree that humanity is using a fraction of its potential. Brain power alone. It's just not like you got measuring sticks for it, brain power. You have no idea about your potential spiritual power at all. Because you don't know. You're not working with it. You understand? You worship the true. Your heart's desire has a chance of coming to you. If you don't, I can't say there's no chance, but I'd say it's a hell of a long shot crapshoot. You know, and with me hanging around the gates of this joint for the next 21 years, and God hanging around, and my queen's hanging around, making sure that you're clean before you come here. We don't want you bringing bed bugs here. No parasites of mind, body, spirit, emotion, or finance. Just the true, the real, the generous, the graceful, and the originating. So, choices are required. You're not in jail. I gotta tell you, I got everything riding on you. Everything. Please choose the truth. I beg you. Let's see if you can squeeze a little forgiveness from me into your heart at the same time. Right? This is some of the stuff God and I talk about on Sundays. Thank you for being here with us. And I want to thank my queens again from the bottom of my heart.